This is Dagestan versus Ireland guy from AliExpress. This fight, I think, from the first time when I'm taking him down, I have chance to finish him because I saw his ground game not so good, you know. He have good strikings, long reach. Honestly, it's gonna be finish.
Before we get into the breakdown, Islam Makhachev has already fired a warning at Ian Garry, making it clear he plans to expose him once that cage door closes. Now, the big question is, can Garry back up all the confidence, or is he about to run into the toughest test of his career? However, Robert Whittaker believes Islam Makhachev deserves to be the favorite, but he doesn't think Ian Garry should be overlooked. According to Whittaker, Garry's elite striking, slick movement, and strong jiu-jitsu give him the tools to create real problems for the lightweight champion. Even so, Whittaker feels Garry has a genuine chance to pull off the upset if he executes the right game plan.
Yeah, well, I think Islam would have to be a strong favorite, but I think Ian's going to give him some problems because Ian's a tall guy. He's got great jiu-jitsu. He's got great striking. Yeah, I think Ian Garry's going to give Islam a lot of problems.
Okay, but is that enough problems to defeat him, or do you think Islam still takes him?
Yeah, I think Ian Garry can win. I think he can walk away with it, to be honest.
Moreover, Jan Blachowicz is firmly backing Islam Makhachev, saying he doesn't see anyone in the division capable of stopping the champion right now. However, Jalen Turner sees things differently. After training with Ian Garry ahead of the Carlos Prates fight, Turner praised Garry's talent and believes he'll surprise a lot of people with how skillful he is. Turner is even picking Garry to pull off the upset, showing just how divided opinions are heading into this highly anticipated showdown.
Islam. I don't see anybody who can stop him right now in this division.
I think it's a really good fight, and I think Ian is going to surprise a lot of people with how talented he is and how skillful he is. Actually, I trained with him for the Carlos Prates fight, so I'm excited to go see him perform as well. And yeah, I think he gets it done, so we'll see.
Furthermore, Sean Brady believes Ian Garry's height could create some interesting moments early, but he doesn't think it'll be enough to stop Islam Makhachev. Brady pointed out that while Garry is tall, he isn't an especially powerful or physically imposing welterweight, making it easier for Islam to close the distance, secure takedowns, and control the fight.
Yeah, I don't know, because Garry is tall, he's long, but he's not like a Morales where he's like big and strong as well. Like Ian's not putting guys out with one shot. He doesn't really have that capability, so I don't think it's going to be too hard for Islam to get him down. Like, yeah, Ian's definitely long, but Ian's tall, but his reach is only 74 inches, so it's not like he has a
crazy reach. Yeah,
where it'd be a lot harder to get past his arms. I just think it's one-way traffic for Islam. I think he's going to get him down, and I think he will sub him. And I've seen stuff. Ian's not the heaviest 170-pounder either. Like, I think he fought in California where they release your weights for the fight night. I've seen one where I think he only gained like 11 pounds. Like, he was like 181 in the back. Like, I was like 198 like my last fight in the back. You know, like some of us 70, like we get big, and he's just not. And I'm not saying that means a whole lot, but it definitely means something, you know. So yeah, he is tall, he is quote unquote long, but yeah, I don't think Islam's going to have too hard of a time.
Colby Covington is convinced this fight heavily favors Islam Makhachev. He expects Islam's relentless wrestling, superior physicality, and ability to control where the fight takes place to overwhelm Ian Garry. Covington doesn't see Garry offering much resistance over 5 rounds and confidently predicts Makhachev gets the job done, adding a few trademark verbal jabs at Garry along the way.
I favor Makhachev for sure. I think he's just going to take him down and dictate his pace and put the fight where he wants to fight. He's too strong for that little twig, you know, that little that sits in the corner and watches his wife get dogged out by the nutritionist. So, you know, I got Islam. Islam ain't doing that shit.
Israel Adesanya, however, believes Ian Garry is more than capable of making this a competitive fight. While he acknowledges Garry has the talent to pull off an upset, Adesanya stressed that defeating someone as dominant as Islam Makhachev is an entirely different challenge. After watching Islam's latest performance, he feels the champion is at the peak of his powers, meaning Garry will need a flawless performance to come out on top.
Islam fight once a year. Fight Ian Garry. That's going to be a sick fight. Sick fight.
I've seen with Ian Garry, he's a guy that can get it done. Islam is one of the greatest to ever do it in this game. He's dominant in his field, and now he's at welterweight. Against JDM, I thought JDM scrambling would give him problems, but nah, he didn't. Another one of those ones where it's like destiny. A guy like Ian Machado, who's come up, had this dream. He's been saying, I'm the future, and now the future is here. So will he get it done?
According to Georges St-Pierre, this matchup is all about styles. He expects Garry to have success using his striking and movement early, but believes Islam's smartest approach will be to cut the distance, initiate wrestling exchanges, and keep the fight in areas where he holds the biggest advantage.
I think it's going to be a good fight. Garry, it's definitely a tough opponent, very good striker. But Islam, once again, his goal going to be to bring the fight to the ground. If he's able to do that, he's going to have an edge. If Garry is able to keep it on the feet, Jan going to have an edge, you know, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, Islam has the edge in terms of skills because he's more well-rounded. He can do it all. And he, especially with his grappling, he's got an edge in that department. And I think that's what he's going to try to go for.
Despite his rivalry with Islam Makhachev, Ilia Topuria isn't dismissing Ian Garry's chances. Topuria pointed out that mixed martial arts is unpredictable by nature and believes Garry has developed enough experience and confidence in the UFC to make this a far more competitive contest than many fans anticipate.
If Jan has chances, you mean to beat Islam?
Yeah.
It's a fight business. Everyone has chances. Everyone, and especially someone like Ian. He's been able to collect a lot of experience during his run in the UFC, and why not? I see him with a lot of chances.
Islam's longtime coach Javier Mendez also sees reasons for Garry to be respected. He praised Garry's footwork, range, and technical striking, but ultimately feels those strengths become far less effective if Makhachev is able to impose his grappling and force prolonged exchanges on the ground.
He does well with Islam on the stand-up because he's rangy, he's tricky. All those, but on the ground he doesn't. He does okay, but he doesn't survive on the ground. I don't think that I'm 100% sure about that.
Arman Tsarukyan expects Ian Garry to have some positive moments early in the stand-up exchanges, but he believes the fight changes completely once Islam starts mixing in his takedowns. In Tsarukyan's opinion, Makhachev's wrestling will eventually take over and lead him to another victory.
Garry, Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev. So tough for Garry. Garry has a good striking. I think on the striking, Garry make problem for Islam, but Islam has a good timing of takedown. He's gonna take him down and most likely submit round number 3. So, yeah.
Sean O'Malley focused on Garry's physical attributes and mindset heading into the fight. He believes Garry's height, size, and confidence make him a legitimate threat, adding that unwavering belief in yourself is often one of the biggest factors in succeeding against elite competition.
Ian Garry and Islam. Love that. Dagestan versus Ireland 2. Ian Garry's legit as fuck. Yeah. Islam moving up. I think Ian's going to be quite a bit bigger, just frame-wise, confident. Yeah. And confidence is important. I know we saw Ilia, how confident he was, and that didn't pan out too well, but confidence is still one of the most important attributes in fighting. And Ian Garry is confident that he can go out there and beat Islam.
On paper, this is a fascinating clash of styles. Ian Garry has the footwork, range, and striking ability to trouble Islam Makhachev from the outside, especially if he can maintain distance and keep the fight standing. But the longer the fight goes, the more it seems to favor Islam, whose elite wrestling, relentless pressure, and suffocating top control have consistently broken down world-class opponents. Garry's best chance is to stay disciplined, avoid prolonged grappling exchanges, and capitalize on striking opportunities, while Islam will likely look to close the distance early, secure takedowns, and turn the fight into another showcase of his dominant ground game. That's it for today. Let us know your prediction in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more MMA updates, and I'll see you in the next one.